Welcome all. As the news of the coronavirus is in the air, and we have actually uploaded the picture of the Mars coronavirus, which was actually happened earlier the last epidemic after the SARS, and this is the SARS coronavirus 2 or COVID 2019. And there we have uploaded this particular MCQ targeting the question that can come up from this particular topic in upcoming MCQ examination. So you most probably have checked that particular video. If not that, the answer is beta coronavirus. And important is that people are going gaga. It's sort of nihilistic delusion that is going on that it is going to end life in the universe, but that is not going to be so. You see, it is from the ICCU. The doctor is speaking about the case, and a person is actually suffered with the cardiac arrest. And there, to ensure that there is adequate cardiopulmonary support is there, so they had done CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation, and then after done ECMO, extracorporeal membrane oxygenation, to ensure the adequate cardiopulmonary support, and then the patient is saved. And in this whole process, while checking all the specimens that have been collected from the patient, it is seen that the patient is actually infected with coronavirus 2. So what actually have propelled this particular patient to go through this sort of severe situation? Number one, age of the patient. Age of the patient, he was greater than 65 years old, and most of the death cases have been noticed till now is of this particular bracket all over the world. The patient also having history of hypertension, diabetes, arrhythmia in past. So patient is also having the past history of heart ailment. So most of the cases who have lost their life during this coronavirus infection, it is seen either they having one or two of this predisposing factor. One of them is hypertension, the second is that confirmed cardiac ailment, and number three is diabetes, because it's going to be immunocompromised. And in those cases, coronavirus infection can turn fatal, and particularly in the aged population of greater than 65 years bracket till date. Till date, remember, all over the world, 1 lakh people, little bit plus or minus, have been diagnosed with coronavirus infection, and out of that, only 5,000 died. 5,000 died. So little 5% is the fatality rate with underlying coronary disease or underlying ailment which can lead to death in itself by itself. So actually the coronavirus infection is associated triggering factor which actually accelerated the process that lead to death. Number 5, there are already the research have taken note of two-part ACE2 inhibitor. So ACE2 receptors and TMPRSS2 receptors. Now TMPRSS2 receptor is in the spike of the coronavirus, and these two ACE2 receptor, actually this is used to get into the target host cell, and that is why these particular receptors are targeted because these particular receptors are actually used to find out the drug of choices. Now, among them, this TM pair SS2 is very important because through this, there is one component, this 125, 1 alpha, 25 dihydroxy cholecalciferol or vitamin D3 have been identified, and this is actually the target molecule the researchers are working on to create a new drug. Hopefully it is going to come up very soon. The focus on other drug are also going on, but it is on the spike of the coronavirus, so this is have been focused on, and through this we know why there are association with more heart ailments and more risk of so we know by now these two places are involved which is giving the more fatality. One is heart and one is lungs. In the lungs, it is giving the ground glass opacity involving peripheral and posterior lung. Peripheral and posterior lungs. So these can be your MCQ examination question, and these are the important data that have been collected. So as per now, people understand this is a very communicable disease, and it is actually mainly transmitted through respiratory droplets. So prevention is better than cure, as because the whole thing have been tackled by the WHO and other preventive medicine organization at this point of time to prevent the spread of the disease. So preventive measures are calling the shots. So in the preventive measures, there are proper hand washing have been advised. Apart from that, quarantine of the infected and PCR confirmed coronavirus cases are also been advised. There are trials going on in USA, and hopefully by tomorrow or day after a vaccine is going to come out. As we have said, the target molecules have been identified, so we can expect a drug to be out within this week or within maximum by month. It is not overtly fatal, as we have already said. 5% cases out of the total people already being infected and confirmed infective cases did actually faced death, and which most of them having underlying pathology like hypertension, diabetes, arrhythmia. So these things are there. A particular age is a very important factor, and another important factor, as because sun is coming out, it is seen the growth of the virus is going to wane when the temperature is raised. So as the sun is coming out, so in countries like India, within hopefully next week or maximum by 15 days, the cases is going to drop for sure, and it is going to be controlled and it is controllable. Important is that we should keep our awareness, and we should be cognizant of the fact. We should understand the amount of effort the doctors are giving. They are being everywhere. They are from the airport to the hospital. They are actually, when other professionals and the students in even school and the colleges and schools are shut, uh, they are not meeting in a public gathering, but the doctors are there all the time. So hopefully, the public in general understand and value this role of doctors, and hopefully this particular infection is going to be controlled within a next fortnight, and then after, uh, all the drugs and the vaccines and all the research that is going pan all globally is going to yield the desired result, and hopefully we will ensure this fight against coronavirus. We are going to win it, and if you like this particular presentation, spread among your friends and the peers, and even if it's non-medical, hopefully these all the points that have been raised there is going to allay few fears which is circulating in the minds of the people, and the nihilistic delusion that is actually persisting is going to wane a little. And if you like this particular page and like this particular presentation, follow us in the Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. As because we are going to get very busy in the upcoming 45 odd days, or roughly 75 days. So till then, till June, July, will be remain very busy, and after that, hopefully, we are going to be associated with something or some organization, and we'll update you for sure. And thank you for supporting us till date, and we hope that your support will continue with us in the upcoming days too. Thank you.